Welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Plate Mail Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Buckner. I'm the primary Dungeon Master for Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring podcast. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, we are recording this session over Zoom. The party is returning from a mission in the Underdark of the Rock of Brawl. While there, they battled fiends that came through a magical gate. The party took rubbings of the script that was on the device and returned to the surface of Brawl. As you reach the surface, you find yourselves exiting a sewer access point in an alley in the middle of Low City. As you exit the alley, you are met with a strange sight. All the creatures in the streets are motionless. They otherwise look normal, but they are unmoving. Many of them are in mid-stride. You see a dwarven male who was apparently flipping a coin, but the coin is frozen in midair. So, adventurers, how would you like to proceed?
I'll take the coin.
Is there a witcher anywhere nearby?
A what?
A witcher.
A witcher.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
I got it.
I just haven't seen the show, and I haven't either, but I just know about it because I read Facebook.
Oh no! Is there like a castle around again? Is it like a convergent zone?
I need like mysterious glowing mist.
Nope. Nothing like that.
Go wave my hand in front of the guy's face.
Doesn't seem to react.
I just give somebody a push.
Give somebody a push. Okay. The person like tilts to one side and then is kind of frozen there.
Oh.
Huh.
So does that affect anything else that's going on? Like, are there any animals or like vehicle? Well, there probably wouldn't be vehicles on it.
Well, I mean, the rock has like a variety of vehicles that basically float, like hover barges and hover sleds and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But those things float in the air anyway. I mean, and you see some around that are just kind of stopped.
Okay, so they're frozen also.
It appears that way because the people you can see inside don't seem to be moving.
Oh.
Does it appear to be just the street, or can we see inside shops and things?
You take a glance around, and you see people in the shops are the same.
Well, this is kind of odd. That's saying a lot coming from me.
This seems like some kind of happening to me. I'm not sure what though.
It is a happening for sure. Something is happening.
We could check out. I mean, I'd say the Laughing Beholder and the Forge just to check familiar ground and make sure nothing's different.
We have to check out the wiki.
Right.
We should probably check out the marketplace.
And
too.
Then once we get done with that, if everything is frozen, I would say we maybe go get the Star Coach and try to go off rock and see if it's the same out in Wild Space.
Sky
I don't
Coach.
think we should run.
Sky
I don't
Coach.
think we should run out just yet.
Okay.
No, I think we should hit the marketplace first. See if the problem exists there as well. I've been kind of eyeing that new magic armor that I saw.
Did we find out?
I mean, elbows.
If the armor disappears while no one's around to move for it.
Did we find out what those
they
etchings
see it?
meant at all, Strax?
We haven't had a chance to go research them yet.
Yeah, I need to at least get to the library or something.
Maybe those have something to do with what's going on, possibly?
The sigils themselves, probably not. Maybe the gateway that we just left. We certainly don't know enough about that.
close that.
Closing the gateway and shutting down the portal might still have an effect on the world around us.
Yeah, I did kind of break the thing.
Imagine that.
I can fix it.
Uh-huh.
You broke it, you bought it.
Well, yeah. Plan on taking it back to my shop. That thing is cool. I can make use of that.
It's a bad idea.
Have to be in a lot of pieces to get it in the shop.
What? I could use a material component generator. You know? I could probably do a lot with demon parts.
No!
Chris and I just watched an episode of a
There's
certain
a
Marvel
limit
show
even to
that's
my
very
chaotic
relevant.
nature, John. Jesus. Anyway, so we gonna just walk around and see how far this is reaching, or
That
Well-
seems like a logical plan to me.
Knowing how far the area of effect would probably be a good idea, and if the area is limited, there's probably people outside that might know what's going
saw
on
what happened?
or something.
Okay. So you start walking around the surface of the rock here.
Well, pick a direction and go and see if we can find an edge.
So you're in the middle. You're in the middle of Low City. So if you head west towards the docks, you will get to the edge of the rock pretty quickly over there, where all the ships come and go.
That's towards the market, right?
Correct. That is
Market.
also towards the market. Yeah.
Well, if that's the edge of the rock, I say we actually go towards Hightown.
Okay. To not
if we can
market.
To not market. See if we can find an edge.
Okay, so you go east toward Middle City, and you start walking through that area, and everything is the same. Everything is frozen, and eventually you get to the border, although it's a little unclear, but you get to the border of High City as well, and everything seems to be the same.
Wow.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I can say we safely assume that this affects the entire rock.
That's not a small area.
That is
Effect.
not. I am.
So it would appear that we created a
Well, we still
catastrophe
don't know
of
that
some
we did
kind.
it.
I don't know. I think all bets are on that we did have some hand in this.
I'm still curious if Luigi is affected.
So negative, Matisse.
He's
We
pretty
did this.
powerful.
We did this.
It's our fault. It's
I
our fault.
did this.
Give me a
just-
second to get my monocle put together here.
I'm just being very practical. My years of experience would tell me such things.
That I am a walking disaster area.
Well, not me specifically. Everyone else around me. There is
Okay.
there is that specific.
Jamie's a walking disaster area.
Quite literally.
What literally? She's
All right.
quite dangerous.
Give me a couple of minutes here, guys. I'm gonna get this. See if I can get my monocle working again. 10 minutes to cast the detect magic. Just kind of keep that up while we were walking around. Probably should have started with that.
Ritual cast detect magic.
Yep.
All right. So
If I see anything glowing in any of the shop windows, I'll help myself. No.
Let himself in. And
I mean, essentially,
Help
as you're walking around, you the way that detect magic works is you get a sense that there is something magical within the area.
Within 30 feet of it. Yeah.
Right. And then if you concentrate further, you can cause things to have a faint glow around them.
Right.
So-
I'm not going to. Yeah. It's not going to give me a beacon, but if we happen to walk near it, at least near some sort of magic generator or something like that, I'd at least sense it.
Well, you start to pick up the presence of magic in shops that you either know because you've been there, or you assume based on what you see inside that they probably sell magic items.
Yeah. I could rule those out.
Yeah, I mean, like you don't get a ton of those, but you get enough that you're like, yeah, this seems like about what I would expect for the rock.
Mhm.
And there's nothing in particular outside of what you would expect as far as picking up on magic.
Okay, so radar doesn't detect anything.
Anything out of the ordinary.
Any out of the ordinary.
Yes.
All right.
Picks up a lot of stuff, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, poor Arvine's really worried about our myopic friend, so why don't we go check on Luigi?
So you head over to the Laughing Beholder, and when you go inside, you see everybody in there is frozen, and Luigi's in there, and Luigi is frozen.
Oh.
Luigi!
Kind of floating behind the bar.
This is not good at all. He's a powerful magic being, so that's not good.
For half a second, I thought you said powerful magic bean. I'm like, I suppose it kind
As
of looks.
far as other beings who are supposed to be powerful, I mean, Strahd would be the only other one I would think of. We could check the temples, we could check the libraries.
Well, we don't see any kind of mysticky, glowy stuff like the last time something happened here.
I mean,
No, but Strahd is still a possibility. I mean, I also kind of got the impression that he kind of knew a bit about magic.
you want to
The
swing by
elves,
the
probably
castle,
not.
look for signs of life.
You won't find signs of life there
Yeah, well,
at any point.
no,
Is it signs of death?
So
that's meta. Yes, Captain Obvious. Thank you.
Let's go to the castle to find signs of death.
I mean, the other theories I would have is like, does this thing originate from a center? In which case, then what's the center of the rock? Or do we go off rock and see if things are frozen in wild space?
Before we start running
Go off
around,
rock yet.
let's just get what information we can. I want to try something. While we're still here at the Laughing Beholder. Now, I did kind of move that guy a little bit, so I wonder what happened.
Are you gonna tickle Luigi?
I'm not going to tickle Luigi. That's your job.
Can I tickle Luigi?
No, you can't tickle Luigi. I'm wondering if this is a time stop or just a slow, or are we just moving really fast compared to them? A couple of possibilities. So let's try this. I reach into my pouch. I grab a little brooch. I stick it to Luigi, and it gives him the haste buff. I cast haste on Luigi.
Cast haste on Luigi. Okay. There doesn't appear to be any obvious effect.
No obvious effect. All right. Oh, well, that was
Luigi doesn't
Matisse, what
move. So.
Matisse, what if you try your dispel magic spell on someone? I mean, I'm guessing we would need to be at the source, like whatever's controlling this. That if there is something controlling
I can
this,
always
you have a
try
hold
it
of that,
on Luigi to see if he comes out of it.
but you wanna try it?
Yeah.
You guys
maybe not on Luigi. You might hurt him. He's a magic bean, after all.
He's a magic being, after all.
Yeah.
A magic being.
Yeah.
G at the end, not an N.
It
No
justifies beans.
That's LL in front of there.
Trolling Greg tonight. That's our thing.
I am not answering any calls. Would that really do something to him if I dispelled magic?
If he had a magical effect on him, like specifically cast on him, then dispel magic could work.
Like haste.
I'm gonna try it.
You'd probably dispel the haste, that's
I
for
mean-
sure.
Yeah.
All right,
That's all right.
I
It's a
cast
concentration.
dispel
I'll just-
magic
I'll
on
just remove
Luigi
haste first.
and see if anything happens.
There doesn't appear to be any change.
Then no harm, no foul.
Oh.
No fouls. What are we supposed to eat for dinner?
Hey-oh.
Oh.
Petite
That was a dad joke.
Petite poulet. Oui.
In story, did we take a long rest before we left the temple?
So far, you have not taken a long rest so far.
Okay. So, at
Worry
this
about that
point,
later.
I mean, well, my resources are pretty depleted. I don't know about the rest of you guys. I would say if nothing's going anywhere.
We don't know that for sure.
I mean,
Can I pick up a patron and see if I can float them in midair?
Yes, you can do that.
I'll pick up a patron and try to float them into midair.
They seem to float in midair.
Well, don't
But yet
hurt
we're
anybody.
not affected by the
Oh,
gravity
what
at
do I
all.
care?
You don't appear to be.
That's weird.
Well, everything's frozen but us.
That doesn't make any sense.
So that would say to me that it probably doesn't have to do with the gate thingy, because it would be affecting us too.
Yeah.
Not necessarily though, because we are inside of it.
No, we weren't inside the gate though.
Well, we were on the
We're
other
kinda
side of the
close to it.
situation.
Chris and I just made the same face. I don't think so.
That's our Greg face. Greg is talking. Ooh,
Aww.
troll Greg.
Greg is like, how much longer do I have to deal with you people? He's looking at his watch already. No, like we never went through the gate. We were just near it. So if it was in effect happening from the gate,
I mean,
literally right next to it, so we would have been
Unless-
affected by it too.
something about our proximity or something about our deities protected us from
I might
it.
be postulating a little too much for my character right now.
Me and my me and my god aren't really seeing eye to eye right now.
Well, Mayaheen has helped us to look after all of you, so I don't know if there's a chance that she intervened. I would think if that was the case, I probably would have had a vision by now, or I don't know if Matisse would have had some pulling on her from her memories in the past. But I don't
Well,
know.
I don't know. That's all speculation. We still need more information. Bird Lady, why don't you go up and see if you get anything from Bird's Eye View? Anything that looks unusual from there?
Bird lady.
Well,
Does happen, Nate.
No, that's you have the ability to make people fly, and that's actually I can't even until I take a long rest. I can't.
all right. Well,
That's a once a day kind of thing, and I use that for attacking things in dire situations. So
all right. Well, I think I got one more, and that's about it.
Oh, why don't you give your own self a bird's eye view, Strax?
Oh, her eyes
Sure
are
you
younger
wanna
than
watch
mine.
I mean,
fly?
I can go flying. I mean, I probably have the best chance of seeing things pop. My passive perception is 20 out of the party. But this,
Keep it in character.
but
Well, I just don't remember how many spells I used last time.
Well, it should be marked off in D&D Beyond.
Well, there
Unless
was a
you
bit of a
reset it
there
like
was a bit of a
dum-dum.
miscommunication at the end of the last.
It's possible I may have said that you guys were going
Yeah,
to get a long rest. So
John and
might
I
have-
had asked if we were going to get a long rest.
I
and
never
Chris
marked
said
off that we
yes.
got
Yeah,
a long
well,
rest.
Well,
so-
John and I both did, so
And I
it wasn't
didn't
just one
either.
outlier.
so it's 2 versus 2. So there you go.
2v2.
Right,
Well,
And
but I wouldn't have helped it without asking.
yeah.
just
Well, I
saying,
hope
we
you'll-
never made
you'll
it
cut
back
me a
to
little-
Forge, so I didn't assume we got a long rest.
I trust Sarah. I don't trust Greg, but I trust Sarah. Troll Greg.
Why?
Right,
would you say
Troll
me?
Greg.
What is wrong with you, Chris?
Why?
You're being a dick
I've
tonight.
invoked a personal mute button, so I'm muting all of your statements in my mind, and I'm not listening.
Well, I hope you'll cut me a
You
little bit of
deserve
slack
that.
here, then, Chris, and allow me, and I'll go ahead and cast Fly, and I'll assume that's the last third level spell slot I have.
Sure. That's fine.
All right. Well, here, give this a try. I made a portable jetpack. No.
Jetpacking.
You can skin it any way you want, John. You're an artificer. It's fine.
I know. How would an artificer skin before? I mean, I can't exactly carry around a portable jetpack.
You've put it on in a brooch before. That's the way you've done it in the past. But
You usually give us
fun.
jewelry and stuff,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, jewelry's easy to carry.
John's character gives the ladies jewelry.
There.
John, however.
How about ankle bracelets? That'll work.
It's a cod piece with this little tiny jet that sticks out the front.
Oh boy.
You're just gonna fly around backwards.
It's a cuff with a ball on the end of it.
Whoa. Kinky.
There you go. All right. I kind of brutes that when you touch it, it just kind of expands out Iron Man style into a small jetpack. There you go.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
So, who did you give it to me or to somebody else?
Yeah, you can use it.
Okay. All right. I'll take a fly.
Okay.
Go see
Okay, so for a little
what I
while,
can
you
see.
have a fly speed of 60 feet. So
I'll kind of go up
The
and
next 10
patrol
minutes.
like in a big circle, maybe, I don't know, like 60, 80 feet off the ground, such that I'm still in view of the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can see that. I mean, obviously, when you get to a certain height, people are little tiny specks and stuff like that. You start to lose detail as far as what's going on the ground level. But you'd probably be able to see movement from that height, and you don't see any movement from that height.
Okay.
You can kind of sort of get a glimpse into sort of like the orbit, I guess you could say, like the wild space that's just around the rock.
Mhm.
And there are ships that seem to be motionless, at least within your visual range, that are in wild space around and close to the rock.
Well, that answers your question.
Fly down on the ground and be like, so it's in wild space too.
besides, who would fly the ship anyway? We can't. Although, actually,
Well,
you can.
yes, we can fly.
I can.
That's right.
Sky coach, right? Sky coach.
Yeah,
we can fly that. But I mean,
That's right. I forgot.
Well, if that's the case with the other ships, then we would be stuck in wild space also. If we did the same thing, don't you think?
I don't know. I mean,
Depends on if it's affecting just the ship or the people on the ship.
I mean, it seems like we can pick up and manipulate people and objects, and it's just that if we let them go, they're left hanging wherever we let them go or put them down. So we can manipulate.
Pick them up and put them
objects.
down.
Pick them up, put them down.
So, I mean, we could go back and check the gate and just see if something's gone wonky.
You could go to the library and study the language that's on the gate before we go back. Nobody's going anywhere.
And get a long rest, and maybe my goddess will see fit to give us some premonition of what's going on. Not a guarantee.
I pull out a copper, I hold it up, and let it go.
It drops part of the way and then stops.
So it seems like a certain amount of time away from us, and things lose the influence that we exert on them.
Or, so it didn't stop immediately. It dropped part way.
Correct.
Right.
Which means it's not us moving really fast. It's everything else stopped. All right.
And things that we manipulate seem to lose whatever force we put on them after a certain amount of time if we let them go. Doesn't bode well for projectile weapons if we have to use them.
I take my copper back.
Okay. It's stuck in midair. You can't move it. No, I'm just kidding.
Ah, crap. All right. If we're gonna go take a nap anyway. we can head back to the forge. What I want to do is
What he wants to do.
Yeah. So we're here at the Laughing Beholder. I assume there's obviously people around here.
Yeah.
I want to find just find one of the patrons. Doesn't really matter who.
Sure.
And just kind of.
How about the one I already put in midair?
Wouldn't really do what I want to do. I want to try to just kind of like say make a mark. Find somebody say who looks like they're walking.
Okay, sure.
And just kind of make a mark of where their feet are.
Okay. You can use like a chalk or something if you want.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I
was thinking the same thing, Strax, just so we can track over time if there's any motion. It's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, since we are still tired from, beating up a bunch of weird little demons and stuff like that, I guess, yeah. Let's go take a nap.
So you're heading back to the forge?
Back to the forge.
Okay.
Earl there?
Yeah, and you are lucky that Strax has his pride, or he would be walking into all these different shops and,
stealing stuff.
Stealing.
Yeah, taking what's in the register, that kind of thing.
He is a hobgoblin after all.
Yeah. But he's got
in
his
need
pride.
of some money, apparently.
He has some moral backbone.
Not moral, just pride.
Oh,
Okay. So you get back to
is your guys' problem.
you get back to the forge and you see Earl there behind the counter talking to a customer, and they're like frozen. And Janie goes over and touches the package. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, jeez.
That he was selling to the customer, right?
Right. Sure.
Oh boy.
How would you find it under all that fur?
Okay, so you can still you can take a long rest there. Just Earl and the customer are just going to be standing there frozen the whole time.
Fine. Yeah.
Well, not in front of me. I'm going to bed.
Okay, so
now we're taking a long rest.
And the constructs
I
are
believe so.
unaffected too, so at least there's that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
keep an eye on things.
Yeah, SDO1 and GH88 can be up that whole time. And
this is another stupid pixie.
So you get your rest and you get up in the morning, and Earl and the customer are still there.
Okay.
So what if we go and check the people where Strax made the marks on the ground? Was there any movement?
Back at the Laughing Beholder? No, there's no movement there.
All right, so completely stopped. All right. Good. Yeah.
Not bad. Okay.
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 I'm going to get really hungry soon if Luigi doesn't wake up.
So you're currently at the Laughing Beholder. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
I suggest we go try to see Mr. Strahd.
Strahd or the elves or
I don't think the elves are going to help
or
us.
the gate. That's fair. Yeah, we don't really want to go back to the elves at this point. That's valid. I'd rather not have them think about us at all. So, yeah. Oh, you're muted, I think, Jane.
Say what now?
Burped and said, "Excuse me."
Oh, I didn't hear it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you thinking there, Strax?
Yeah, he's got the thinking fingers going. That makes me nervous.
Fingers. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, I hear a creaky, tired baby.
Might be time for her nap.
It might be nap time soon.
What's going on there, peeps?
John told us to hold up.
Think Strahd, library, temple.
Library.
I say library. Let's
Gate.
study the language from the gate.
That's fair. Maybe we could figure out something, and at least if we go back to the gate, then we'd be better equipped with knowledge from the what was it? Could we even tell that it was undercommon?
I thought that we had determined that Strax and I could tell the base of the language.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, you guys have seen it's not a super common language, but it's not so uncommon that you might not recognize it. So I would say that you know that it's undercommon, but you just can't read it.
Yeah.
That's fine. So you're heading to the library?
Yeah, I guess.
For lack of a better option at the moment.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I thought my option was perfectly fine.
That's plan B.
What's plan B?
Strahd, right?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you leave the Laughing Beholder, and Arvine, you see a humanoid creature floating through the air, moving in your direction. It is approximately 30 feet off the ground or so.
Okay.
But it descends to 15 feet as it approaches, and at which point the rest of you can kind of key in on it and you can see it.
Shoot it!
It is wearing a tattered black cloak. It stops 40 feet from the party, hovering silently. It pulls the hood of its cloak back, and you see a rotting and decayed face with glowing red eyes.
Definitely shoot it.
It says, "Ah, you are the ones I've been looking for. I have finally found you. The Oracle of Fire was most helpful. You have something I want.
Oh no.
Give it to me and I will let you live. Defy me and it will mean your destruction. Hand over the astrolabe."
Uh-oh.
He just says no.
Raises an eyebrow and says, "Who are you?"
No.
That is unimportant. I have business. I have been trying to find you for the better part of a day, and I am losing patience.
Did you
Hand
do
it
this
over.
to all these people?
Yes, of course I did. So is it going to be a fight or not?
Oh, you're going to get a fight, I'm sure.
It begins casting a spell.
I shoot.
Roll initiative.
I cast counterspell.
Went quickly.
Don't mess with Texas.
Sorry, my role playing completely failed me there. I could not come up with anything witty.
I wanted it to be like, I'll blast your little beady eyes out of your head or something.
Oh,
Hey man,
he was distracted.
there are some players that will try to roleplay out of every situation. You're just like, no, fight everything.
I think we did more of that in the Points of Light campaign. We were better at least trying to communicate before we got into the big fights, and we've lost patience.
Hey, you guys do whatever you want to do.
Shoot.
Shoot first, ask questions. Oh, shit. They're dead. We can't ask questions now.
The church owes us a favor. We could probably get them to do something. You know, speak with dead, that kind of thing.
Right.
Speak with undead. Yeah, he's probably undead.
Oh,
He's not wearing anything metal, is he?
Right now, all you see is the cloak. Let's see. Strax, what is your initiative?
16.
16. And Arvine?
27.
27.
Stop it.
Dice will probably never roll 20 again tonight.
And Matisse?
13.
13. And Janie?
11.
11. Okay. So, our initiative order is Arvine, SMR Fighter Rogue, Strax, Hobgoblin Artificer and Constructs. Matisse, Diva Paladin. This creature. And then Janie, Kalashtar, Sorceress.
Pulling up the rear.
So the creature is, this is going to be Theater of the Mind since we are on a Zoom session tonight.
Okay.
So we'll do our best with that. And right now, Arvine, you are up as a Marfighter Rogue, and the creature is 40 feet away and 15 feet up.
Okay. And I'm
What
sorry,
would you
review the order real quick because I'm a space cadet and I didn't write it down.
Arvine, Strax, Matisse, creature, Janie. ASM, CJ.
ASMR.
It's 40 feet away.
I have to read the stat block. It's very complicated.
Oh, dear.
Right. Let's see here. Well, this thing has probably thoroughly peeved her off, so I think she's just going to go glowy immediately. So she's going to transform. I do that.
So the ethereal wings come out of their
Radiant
cage.
Soul, Bamf out the wings.
Okay.
See, bird lady.
Right. So then that gives her a flying speed of 30 feet. So let's see here. She's gonna fly and use a bonus action to do her roguey dash to get around, basically behind it, away from the rest of the party. Scatter. She's banking on this thing being a caster. Maybe
Okay, so Arvine runs along underneath it and past it.
I fly up.
Oh, sorry, you're flying.
Yeah,
you fly past it and around it.
Sideways and kind of sweep up behind. And
Okay.
then I'm going to action surge. Or actually, well,
Action surge, Trebek.
action surge. I'm going to do that to get attacks. Yeah, I think I will. I'll action surge to get my 2 attacks.
So how close are you to it?
So, adjacent.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Gotcha.
So laser swords, choom choom, and she's gonna try to hit him. Let's see
Okay, okay.
how tanky he
Hit him up.
is.
Hit him up.
Right.
Better than hitting on him.
Wow.
I think he'd be her type.
No,
Whoa.
that's my move.
Right.
Sorry.
I didn't think they would be your type.
Yep. Dropping dice. Sorry. Graceful. Graceful as I
Probably
am.
lacks a certain amount of blood flow.
Alright, so swing away.
Less pressure.
Okay, and a critical. So
Oh, there you
she's
go.
gonna drop her sneak attack right on that. Alright, so let me
Hate you
do
guys.
another D8, and you love us. Another D8. 3 more blue shiny dice. Put those up so I don't knock them from where they were. Oof. All right. All right. So we got. Let's see. 32, 38, 6. Yeah, so 38 plus 6, so that's going to be 44 magical force damage.
34.
Alright, let's see here. She
Okay, it
says,
shrieks out in pain. Ah!
she says, set this world back the way it was now. And then she swings again.
Boy, that's a hell of a hit.
Yeah, my sneak attack dice were like all 5s and 6s other than 1.
That's always
That's how you open a fight.
That's the second 20 in a row that lucky dice of mine has rolled tonight. So, all right, let's do it again.
Careful not to wear it out.
Right,
It's tired,
might be tired. We'll see. All right. Okay, it's gonna hit for
I
a
didn't hear
second.
that one either.
So the second hit is going to hit for AC 22.
AC 22. Okay, that is going to hit.
Okay. AC 22, and that is going to be, let's see here, 9 magical force damage.
9. Okay. So laser sword.
All right. So that is going to be, let's see, I've got 20 feet left in movement. I'm actually going to, because I've got Swashbuckler, I've got, I think, 20 feet of movement left out of my 60 total feet with the dash.
Yeah, and you
So
don't provoke.
I'm gonna sweep 20 feet away and just kind of fly off to the side, so kind of like not in a direct line to my party for spell risk and stuff, but away from him. You know, hopefully allow others to engage or see if he's gonna go and engage others.
And you have the feature that makes it so you don't get opportunity attacked, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, Swashbuckler if I make a melee attack against him.
Okay.
Don't provoke.
So then we go to Strax, Hobgoblin, Artificer, and Constructs.
Never gets
I
old.
don't like that he's flying.
will never get old.
Strax is like, why do we keep fighting things that are flying?
He's undead though. Revivify. No.
Now it's an alive person.
1 hit point.
Can you make it stop flying? Can you paralyze it? Ooh.
Nah, maybe not. But I
I wonder if
try.
Janie paralyzed it, if it would fall.
It's tribal person,
Right?
but it's a fiend. I don't.
That I do not have. What I do have is if that fly is being done by a spell, then I do have a dispel magic. I take another little pouch of powder, just kind of chuck it at him.
Okay.
To disrupt any spells that's currently affecting him.
Okay. So you throw that pouch out there, and it kind of a whole bunch of this dust or particles come flying out of that, and kind of get on top of this creature's cloak. It doesn't seem to have any effect. I mean, if there's something there that you wouldn't have seen anyway, you don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if he's being affected by his spells, but that should cancel any 3rd level spell or lower, and if there's 4th level or higher, I roll against the DC. But if
You don't have to do any rolling.
I don't have to do any rolling. Okay.
Nope.
All right. That's action. Bonus action. Oh, I didn't take a shot, so I can't take another shot. I have so many things I can do with my bonus actions. I can never remember. For now. Oh, right. There is something I can do. SDO1, shoot him.
I thought it was GH88.
GH88 was the hand painting.
No, SDO1 has my spell storing item that gives him 10 shots of Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Yeah, I thought GH88 had that.
In the last fight, it was GH88 who did it.
I did it really?
Yeah, it was GH88. No,
It's GH88.
because GH88 has no attack, so I think that's why you did it.
Fine, GH88, shoot him. Oh, that's right. That's right. I gave him that cool arm.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, because his hand was going from a healing device to a like
an acid shooting cannon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I completely screwed up my notes. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. Yeah. JJ88, go up there and shoot him. That's action, that's bonus action, and so then the droid's turns go off. DJ88 has to move up a little bit and casts Cautious Caution.
Chris, one quick rewind with one of those attacks.
Mhm.
Her radiant damage, because she's transformed, would have done an extra 11 points. I can just do it on the next one if you want me to, but I didn't know if you'd be willing to let me roll back, and then it was only...
Well, I'll tell you what, I forgot something. So if you want to let me do what I forgot, I'll let you do what you didn't, what you forgot.
I think I'll hold off then.
I kind of figured you would.
One thing is not like the other.
You did
One
ask
thing
about me
is
coming
worse.
into melee range, and I had a feeling. I was like, wait, okay, and no aura, nothing affecting me.
Dexterity saving throw. What is you looking for?
Let's see. Dexterity saving throw. Okay, so so that is a spell, correct? I mean GH8 is essentially casting a spell, right?
It is a spell, yes. It's a spell being cast from an object, but yes. It's a
Okay, gotcha. All right, so let's see. Saving throw. And you said it was a dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity, your DC is 17.
Okay. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything here. Nope, doesn't appear that way. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay. Fail.
Fail. Okay. Nothing immediately happens except that he is now covered in acid.
Okay.
He takes 2d4 damage at the start of each of their turns, as long as I concentrate on the spell, until he takes an action to wipe off the acid.
Okay. All right. So this sort of like magically sparkling acid comes shooting out of that cannon, goes through the air, and gets onto the cloak. And so that is the end of Strax's turn.
That is the end of Strax's turn. SDO1 is dodging. He's kind of moved up a little bit to be ready to engage if he can, but otherwise, yeah, and I'm just going to step off to the side a little bit.
Okay. So let's see. At the end of Strax's turn, the creature, which seems to be frustrated at the amount of damage it's been taking so far,
Just 2 turns.
It cries out and says, "You will pay for that!" And there's like this burst of dark energy that shoots out from around it. And I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, including the droids.
Including the droids, okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget, if you're near me, you have some help.
Yeah, I'm not. Everybody else probably is.
Ooh, that's good.
I deliberately said I moved off, so I probably don't have it.
Ooh,
And you had said that GH88 moved. What would you say about GH88?
He was probably. I didn't say he moved, so he didn't move.
Okay, gotcha.
SDO1 moved, though.
SDO1 moved. Okay, I thought you said that one of them had moved.
I think GH88 just took a step forward just to get close enough to
Okay.
shoot.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
All right.
it's not looking good for any of us anyways.
So, Strax, why don't you give me your saves for you and your team?
My Constitution save 12 for me.
Okay.
But don't declare yes or no yet.
Sure.
I might shenanigate here. This was SDO. Let's do the top. So 11 for SDO1 and 8 for GH88. I do not.
It's kind of ironic.
Yeah. I do not like my 12, so I will save face to add another 5 to that. gives me 17.
17. Okay. So 17, 12, and 8.
Yep.
I believe is what you said. Okay. Arvine.
14, unless anybody helps me to shenanigan it.
Okay, 14.
I just used my reaction.
Yeah, I
so
know. You
can't.
had to. Yeah, you were
Matisse.
hurting more. I get it, man.
24.
24.
Nice, Matisse.
And
Good job.
Janie?
I got a 14, but I'm going to use my sorcery points to bend my luck. Sorry.
Okay.
Don't worry, it is what it is.
It only adds 1 though, so that's a 15.
Okay. So let's see. So everybody except Matisse takes 17 necrotic.
Oh.
17 was not enough.
Was that a spell, Chris?
No.
Okay. All right. That would have affected Matisse's damage resistance.
So Matisse takes 8 necrotic.
So 17.
Yep, 17 for everybody except for
Oh,
Matisse, who takes 8.
Ugh.
Oh, that tastes nasty.
Okay. And then we're moving to Matisse, Diva Paladin.
Okay, I'm gonna try using my channel divinity.
Okay.
Turn the faithless.
Okay.
And that's a spell save DC 14.
What is it? Wisdom?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What's the range on that, Greg?
30 feet of me.
Okay. So you just want to move up 10 feet? So,
Yeah.
so you're within range? Okay. All right. So, wisdom. Here we go. Uh, 22.
Well, you made it.
Okay.
Let's
You,
try
you
that.
feel you send out the energy of Mayheen to try to turn this fiend, and you've used this ability before, and this creature seems to have a strong resistance against it. You feel like a pushback against the power of Mayheen.
Oh,
Okay,
that's not good.
so that was your turn, right?
That was my action.
That was part of your
yeah.
move and your action. Yeah, you still have like 20 feet of movement left if you want.
I think I'll probably stay where I'm at.
Okay. So then it is on to this creature here.
So it had legendary actions.
So let's
Okay,
see.
start of its turn.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Acid damage. Yep.
Oh, had to roll minimum 2 damage.
Okay. Some of the acid starts to corrode part of its cloak. Okay. And I have a lot of options here. So let's see. Gotta look some things up here. Actually, what I should do, even though you're not supposed to have your browser open when you're running Zoom, but this might actually be a lot easier if I have D&D Beyond open with the character there, because I can hover over things and it shows me stuff instantly. So let me do that real quick here. Open this up, go to
That's why we
D&D,
need dual monitors.
D&D Beyond, collections.
Yes, I'm bragging.
I have two
characters.
monitors. I have my D&D Beyond on my laptop, and I'm watching you guys on my monitor here.
All right, here we go. Do 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 do. Bam. Okay. So, all right. Okay, that's not really particularly helpful. Let's see. No. Da 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 da. Sorry, there's a lot of options going on here.
This is a complicated character.
Okay. So the creature flies like up and away to get some distance. So it is now 100 feet away. And it casts a spell. And let's see.
It casts a spell.
It's casting a spell, yes.
I put a spell on you.
Janie,
what's the-
temperature for that range?
What's the counter?
Counter range is 60 feet.
Ooh.
So there's this mote of fire that comes flying out and then explodes. And I need people to make dexterity saving throws.
All right, so
Am I in range of it if I wasn't plus 2 with the rest of the party?
It has a pretty big range, so I'm going to say it's smart enough that it can probably get you on the edge of the range.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So let's see.
No. Seriously? Natural 1.
oh,
Okay.
no, I should have taken absorb element. Ooh, I do have. Oh, except I already used my reaction. Crap.
Okay. All right, so let's go around the screen here for this obvious fireball. So Strax, what is your save?
Yeah, that's right. I don't have my reaction, so I can't do any shenanigans. So I can't shenanigans. My save is 18.
18. Okay.
SDO1's save is 6, and GH88's save is 13.
Okay.
Is anybody within 10 feet of Matisse at this point? Because you get that plus 2 just for free if you are.
Probably.
It's pretty much the same as what it was for the other save, unless somebody had moved in between there. But Greg said that he moved 10 feet forward. So this is
actually
that put him next. That put him near GH88.
it puts him within 10 feet of me actually, because I was only so that was not until his turn though. So
okay.
So GH88's is 15, but I don't think that's going to make a difference.
Okay. So Arvine, what was yours?
So mine would be 20 adjusted with Greg's buff.
Okay. And Matisse, what was your save?
14.
14. And Janie?
5.
5.
There's hope yet.
So.
It might have been a really bad spell.
And it's a spell, so we have resistance to spell damage if we're within 10 feet of Matisse.
Yes. And that is aura of warding.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that means you only took half of the necrotic damage.
No, that wasn't a spell.
That wasn't a spell.
That was not a spell. Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, right. We asked that question. And I
That's
wasn't
true.
paying attention.
Okay. Totaling up damage here. Totaling up damage. Okay. Okay. So,
Okay.
for those of you,
Here's the fire.
is there anybody who failed who was not within Greg's aura?
You haven't said who's passed or failed yet.
Oh, sorry. So Strax passed and Arvine passed. Succeeded.
That would. So anybody who failed would be GH88, who's within his aura, and Greg himself, and Matisse himself.
And Janie.
So the maximum damage of the spell is 51. If you are within Greg's or Matisse's aura, you would take 25.
And I pass, so
If you succeeded, then you would take 25, and then you would take half of that,
Which is 12.
which is 12. Correct.
Right, so 12.
Yikes.
If you're within his aura.
If you're within his aura and you succeeded, yeah.
I succeeded, but I'm unfortunately outside the aura, so my next move, I'm gonna go hug Matisse. In the meantime,
It's a tough one because it's like normally if you're fighting a caster, it's like spread out, but then paladins. Matisse's aura doesn't get really ridiculous. I think at the 17th level, then it busts out to 30-foot range.
actually, yeah, STO1 would have been in range because he just moved up just a little bit too. Still, that's a hurt.
Okay. So, it used its move, used its action, and that should be it for that creature's turn, which leaves us going to Janie Kalashtar, our sorceress.
Light him up!
I cast magic missile.
Cast magic missile.
Level 6.
Nice.
Lots of darts.
Whoa!
That's a lot of darts.
That one fell on the floor.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Lost caltrops. Oh
Last-
no.
Uh-oh, where'd it go?
Oh, Matisse is walking away.
Oh no.
Don't let the kitties eat your caltrops.
This is most of my household where I worry about.
Sugar.
Probably more so Athena's household than mine. Oliver's really the one who I could think would be derpy enough.
So Janie,
Yes.
you cast that spell, and the creature puts up this magical shield of energy in front of it, and all the magic missiles just get absorbed right into it.
Really?
Correct.
Well, that's an interesting effect.
Oh, there's my caltrap. It's over there.
Could I
Doesn't make a
attempt-
difference now, but
could I make a Arcana check to see if I know what spell that is?
Sure. Go for it.
does that, I'm gonna go pick up my
19.
other.
19. The creature casts shield.
That was shield. Okay.
Mhm.
For magic missile?
Yep.
An invisible barrier of magical force appears and protects you until the start of your next turn. You have +5 bonus to AC, including against the triggering attack, and you take no damage from magic missile.
Oh. It's always a cool corner case for the spell that I think didn't come up a lot for us using it as players. That's neat.
No, I've never seen anybody
That's,
cast it in that way before, ever.
Yeah.
Yay me!
That's,
Yeah, you.
Rolling my eyes at you.
Hey,
jerk
you made him.
face.
You made him use
I
resources.
didn't wild surge. My turn's over. Bye.
Neutralizing Janie's cool toys.
You just wasted my fucking 6th level slot. I hate you right now.
Hey,
Don't
you
hate
made
the
him use his
messenger,
resources.
man.
Indeed.
You're not the messenger, man. You're the creature right now. Thank you very much. I'm not really being safe.
I know you're not.
Jesse.
Good news is
Okay.
Janie's up next. Oh no, wait, that was Janie. Oh,
No, that was Janie.
That was Janie,
That was my turn.
Ooh, yes.
who is currently frozen on Zoom.
Your
hope-
video feed is
He's still
frozen.
here.
You know
Oh,
what?
There you go.
I love you.
Just for
All right.
that, I'm gonna go in the kitchen and get myself some Crossroads cookies. I'll be right back.
Oh my god, I want Crossroads cookies!
Take a video capture.
I'm gonna pause this and drive up there right now.
Take a screen capture of that one and post it on Instagram. Post it on the gram.
So that was the end of round 1. Although, actually, hold on. I do have an option here if I want to still do it. What is the... I need range. I need ranges. Range. What's the range?
He's about, he's 80 feet.
No, the spells. I need to know the range of the spells that I'm looking at.
Well, tell me the spells he's casting. I'll look it up for you.
Okay. Yeah. So none of those have range. Okay. So that's the end of the first round. We are at the top of round 2 with Arvine, Asimar, Fighter, Rogue.
Okay. Well, I think Arvine is pretty annoyed with this thing, so she is going to basically blast off after him. So if I math this correctly, I had been 20 feet away from it, and then it moved another 60 feet back, Chris, so it was 100 feet from the party. Is that accurate?
Yep, that's accurate.
So it would be about 80 feet from Arvine?
Yep.
Okay, so Arvine is going to move. She's going to rogue, bonus action, dash, and then she is going to action point dash in addition to that.
Okay.
So she's going to get right up to him and kind of fly in beside him again.
Alrighty.
So
splitting the party. Dun dun dun.
I think he's still got his sights set on the party as a whole, given what he's after. But so yeah, she gonna try to hit him. Laser sword.
Show.
Let's see here. Hope this dice still wants to play. Oh, maybe not. AC 14. AC 14 is probably a miss.
It flies out of the way of that swing.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll try another. That's not nice either. AC 16.
16 moves out of the way.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. There's nothing else she can do. So she's just going to stay right next to him in his face this time.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, the creature reaches out and tries to touch you.
Ooh.
Bad
Give her the bad touch.
But she's not frozen.
Right.
Let it go.
Yeah, if it petrifies me, that's going to be a problem.
Things turn to stone shatter when they hit the ground.
Okay, so AC 23.
Ooh.
Oof. Unless, even if someone shenanigated me for 4 points, yeah, it would still hit AC 19.
I
so,
still have no reaction until my turn.
Yep. That's. I was talking about Janie, but it wouldn't. It's not enough.
Used
so
hers too?
yeah. So
I've had a turn since then, though.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
It hits.
Okay, so it is 9 cold damage.
Ouch, though.
And you feel the cold like racking through your body. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. That is thankfully a critical success. So 27.
27. Okay.
In a row?
Not the same.
I know,
no.
it's 37.
Okay, so then it is Strax, Hobgoblin, Artificer, and Construct.
You have the longest name ever.
I like Team Strax. Well, I could shoot him. But no. I think we need to get somebody heavier hitting up there. Janie, here. Toss.
Toss a coin to your sister?
Not sure. But not your other melee fighter?
Yep.
Okay.
I have
Might
a
resemble that
plan.
one. Oh, okay.
Right.
So,
Roger that.
See this plan.
For some reason, every
slap
time he
her.
says that, it elicits a very large level of anxiety in me.
Eyebrow raise.
And it's
I slap a
it-
brooch on your back that Iron Man unfolds into a little jetpack. Go get it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm jetpacking. I love jetpacking.
Now we get Tanya the evil vibes.
I love that cartoon.
Unhinged
She's
Jamie.
so evil.
That's action, and he is too far away for any viable bonus actions I have, so I'm going to stick near Matisse.
Okay.
And constructs are dodging because they don't have anything to do.
Okay. So at the end of Strax's turn, it attempts to shoot some cold energy at Arvine.
Oh, man. Right in my face. A ranged attack right at my face? Or is it this is the reach out thing again?
That's
No,
nice.
it's arranged.
Okay, so with disadvantage or if it's in my face?
Correct. It is
Okay.
AC 21.
Ugh,
Wow.
that would hit by a couple.
Okay.
My AC's 19. Dot.
I'll bend luck.
Is there a range on that?
I think it's
Oh.
just in sight. I thought we had reviewed this the last time.
Hold one moment, please.
Yeah.
You can't just remember it to make sure that it's,
I definitely verify.
it's another creature I can see.
Okay, not see within range. Got it.
Right.
Okay.
So I will attempt to bend luck. I rolled a 1.
Aw, still hits. It's okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Honestly, it sounds like it's a
appreciate it.
cantrip anyway.
That's quite the to hit bonus with disadvantage, or Chris is rolling hot, one or the other. Could be both.
So cold damage is
A lot of little dice.
17 cold damage.
Ooh.
Frozen.
Ouch, though.
Stouffer's lean cuisine in a freezer.
Okay.
More like a frozen turkey.
Butterball.
So then
Don't
That
stop
was
playing with your sack.
Strax's turn. So now we're going on to Matisse, Diva Paladin.
So this thing is too far away from me, I would imagine, for me to hit it directly.
It's 100 feet away from the party,
Yeah.
and it's about 40 feet off the ground.
So
I don't
if
think there's anything I can do.
well,
Really.
you were 10 feet away, you're about 90 feet away from it because you were 10 feet away from me before. So if you move closer, what's the long range on your pistol there, Greg?
The long range on your pistol, Greg.
He said pistol.
I misread that. I thought you said he was 100 feet up. So, whatever.
I don't know. I didn't write the. It doesn't say.
It should have like a 6120 or something like that.
It says 20 and 60, so it's not.
2060.
It's
So
not
yeah,
that
you have to
far.
be within 60 feet of him. to,
Right. So if you
to
moved
attempt.
30 feet from 90, you'd be 60 feet away.
All
so
right,
if you
so I guess I'll
yeah.
do that.
Okay.
Move.
And actually, Greg, you do have the ability to move further. There's a spell that you have.
Oh, the door. I can poof there. Dimension gate.
It would get you another 60 feet, so you'd be 30 feet away, and that would get you. Would that get you the close range of your weapon?
Okay.
No, it was 2060, right?
2060. Okay, so it doesn't help you to Misty Step. You'd be burning a spell slot. So it might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna move up and
Yeah.
shoot.
Yes.
Shoot. And this is a non-magical
Black powder.
black powder weapon. Okay.
So let's see. It's a D8. 1D8.
So Greg, Matisse fires the pistol, and the black powder pellet goes out and then stops about 30 feet in front of you.
Oh, what's that wall of force or medicate?
No, it's the time stop.
It just stops and just sits there.
Yeah, see, I was worried that was going to happen with projectile weapons.
Well, we know.
Darn.
I can't do anything, so that's it.
Matisse is swearing. Stupid black powder pistol.
All kinds of
That's why I gave him up, Matisse.
Of diva vulgarities that she's saying right now.
Right.
Beep,
Okay.
beep.
Beep, beep. Okay.
Crossbows are much more reliable.
Magical crossbow.
Yeah, let's go without saying.
So now it is the creature's turn. So let's see. Okay. Okay, interesting. So that doesn't say that you have to do anything. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so the creature is adjacent to Arvine,
Correct.
and let's see.
Not your Veen, our Veen.
It is going to cast a spell on Arvine,
Oh boy.
and it says that you are what's happening? Who's over?
Do you have counterspell there, mister?
It's out of.
He's within 60 feet.
Oh, he's in the 60 feet. Gotcha.
Yes, he
Gotcha.
is.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yep.
What's happening? What's happening?
Wait, do I'm just trying to see here what I have. I think I have Dispel Magic, so
Which is not the same.
Which is not
the same.
Not counter.
Nope.
Okay. All right. I didn't remember if you had taken
I would be kind of surprised if a paladin had a counterspell. I don't think it's a paladin spell.
Okay.
So the creature casts the spell and Arvine vanishes.
Oh.
So Arvine, you are in a labyrinthine demiplane.
Okay.
That is a mouthful to say.
Labyrinthine.
Labyrinthine demiplane.
Okay.
So you can attempt to escape on your turn.
Okay.
So that's basically it for right now.
Something different than banished. That's kind of cool. All right.
Well, I kept reading it to be like saving throw. I'm like, nope.
Sometimes if you get up to those like 6th, 7th level spells, yeah, there's no more saving throw.
Okay, so Arvine is out of the fight for the moment. The creature casts the spell. And then let's see. Does it have any bonus action shenanigan? I don't think so. See, it is going to. That's true. So, Janie, you're flying, but you're still on the ground, right? You haven't taken your turn yet since you got the fly.
Ability to fly, but I'm still on the ground. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, so it's going to fly down, and it's going to get within. So the rest of the party, you're all pretty close together, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is going to fly down and take up a position where it is about 20 feet from the group. Actually, no, wait. Yes, it's 100 feet away, so it can only move 60, so it can only be 40
I was
feet.
going to say, that's a hell of a move.
I mean, it can move 60, but it'd have to double move to get 120. So, okay, so it's just gonna stay where it is. So it's like 30 feet from Greg. 60 feet from Greg, 100 feet from whoever's still back there, and 40 feet up off the rim. So that'll be its turn, and we'll move on to Janie Kalashtar, Sorceress.
How? Sorry, where is he now?
I believe
100 feet from us.
100 feet from you, yeah.
Up?
40 feet up, 100 feet away.
But you have a fly speed of 60.
Did we already see this thing use a reaction for something? Or I guess not, because it just took its turn, right? So
No, I think it's been
yeah.
using legendary actions.
Yeah.
I have no idea what to do.
When in doubt, light it on fire.
Fire thing, isn't it?
No, it's undead.
Oh.
Undead thing.
Fire can actually be really good
it's pretty,
sometimes against
it's pretty
undead.
obvious from its skeletal face that it is an undead creature, yeah.
Super powerful one, but
Probably a lich. I mean, even
It
Strax could probably guess that much.
it may counter it, but at least it won't be my only 5th level spot.
It's too far away for counterspell.
Okay, I mean shield. Brain.
Words.
Words, they don't work.
yeah, shield won't stop fireball, that's for sure.
Let's light it up then.
Hopefully do enough damage that it lets me out of
5th
the
level
dimension.
fireball. It's gonna be a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. All right.
8.
I get to roll 4 dice and
10.
pick the highest.
Aw, man.
I'm just kidding. Kid, I'm joking. Okay, dexterity save. Okay, here.
Suspect.
So it is.
Ooh, that's a lot of 5s.
It succeeded.
Fuck. Okay. Well, let's see. 5, 10, 15. $25, 31, 37, 43 divided by 2 be 22.
21.
21. Okay.
Round down.
Yes, sorry.
Round it down.
1.
Carry the 5.
Nothing, carry the nothing.
Carry the love you.
Carry the.
Okay. So let's see.
Oh, we can say that stuff now because we don't have a baby to censor ourselves around.
She's actually napping now too. So.
Okay.
Other than Mel and Mark having to hear my one-sided goofy conversations.
Okay. So it succeeds on its concentration check.
Ooh.
Didn't wild surge.
No wild surge.
No wild surge. I was hoping to double fireball him, not gonna lie.
Okay. So that is the end of Janie's turn.
Still did some good damage to it though.
Sarah, did you read
the
my
damage?
message?
Yes, I had one.
Is this relevant to her turn, John? Okay.
Yeah, I am going to fly towards him.
Okay.
So I can be within 50 feet.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's see. So after Janie, we are going to...
Arvine, but we can't. She's missing.
Well, he said I was going to get a chance to try to free myself, so we'll see what that entails.
Unless we
going
have bad guy
to-
shenanigans.
Going to legendary action.
Going legendary action. It's going to shoot some cold at... Actually, Janie was within 50 feet, so it's going to shoot it at Janie.
Casting a spell.
Casting a spell, yes.
I will not do anything.
Okay. A ray of cold energy comes shooting out and hits AC 15.
That misses.
Okay. The ray shoots past you. So then we're up to top of round 3 with Arvine, Asimar Fighter.
Okay.
So
So do I get the sense it takes my whole action to try to find my way out? Is this kind of an end of the turn savey thing, or?
So you can attempt to escape from your labyrinthine demiplane by making an intelligence check.
Okay, so that's something I can do at the beginning of my turn, and I still won't lose my turn depending on whether it works or not.
You would be using your action to attempt to escape.
Okay. All right, so I guess before she pushes her will outward to try to escape, she's gonna do some housekeeping. And she is going to second wind.
Okay.
So she's gonna account for that here. So, where's that thing here?
Sorry, I forgot to swap into my quiet keyboard.
So we're gonna do a D10. Sure, why not? Give you a chance to play. Oh,
Y'all
that's not
are
great.
silly.
All right, that's another 10 points. I'll take it. And heal. Okay, so she is going to try to make an intelligence check to get out of this. This is not her strong stat. Oh boy. So it's not a
We kinda
I
know
guess
that.
it's just her a D20 plus her modifier.
Correct.
Right? It's not a
Yep.
saving throw. Okay. Lovely. Whoop. That is on the keyboard cocked. Try again. That's I think exactly what it rolled on the keyboard cocked. So yeah, 4.
4. You're searching around, trying to find your way out. You can't find your way out.
The proverbial needle in a actual haystack.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can do. I don't think so.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Unless you're a Minotaur or a Garistro demon.
Huh?
Are you a Minotaur or a Garistro demon?
I know she could be pretty bold.
I feel like a Minotaur.
Okay, then you don't automatically succeed on the intelligence check then.
Okay.
All right. At the end of Avine's turn, another ray of frost shoots out at Jeannie. You see 31.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Maybe you can bad luck that?
No. Not enough luck in the world for that one.
21 cold.
Ouch.
Then we are on to Strax, Hobgoblin Artificer, and Constructs.
I'm
Okay.
Bloody!
Okay. You are. Let's see. He was 1 feet away. You live this way. See, JD, you are currently 50 feet away from me. Let's see. so I can move 30 feet up. I'm going to go ahead and move my full movement up.
Closer, yeah.
And for 30 feet up, so I'm like 20 feet away from Janie. I am 70 feet away from him.
Okay.
And pew pew.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. And because I just took sharpshooter, I don't have disadvantage on these rolls.
Okay.
But I am not going to take the penalty.
Okie doke.
So, fire missile number 1.
Fire missile number 1.
Should have taken the penalty. AC 29.
AC 29 will hit.
For 9 magical piercing.
9 magical piercing.
And
Later.
I'm going, since once per turn, since I hit with a magic weapon attack, I am going to use Arcane Jolt to send 2d6 points of healing over to Janie.
Creature makes its concentration check.
7. So Janie, you get 7 hit points.
Yay!
Fire missile number 2.
That actually makes me not bloody.
Yep.
7.
AC 19.
19. 19. Hits.
Hits. For 8 magical piercing. And third one, since 19 hits, I'm doing pretty okay. I will take the penalty on this one, -5.
Makes its concentration.
And of course, that's when I rolled a freaking 4. So that's
Whiff.
11 or 9 is probably not going to do it. AC 9.
So the magical ranged weapon appears to have effect, whereas the non-magical ranged weapon did not seem to have effect.
Seem to kind of suspect that.
Stop Matisse's magical black powder weapon.
I'll work on that.
That was some hand crossbow, magical hand crossbow from Stract.
Okay, so that's action, that's bonus action. Droids still can't do anything, and yeah, I forgot to roll for acid damage on his last turn, but oh well, that's on me.
Now there's ogres.
Now there's ogres. All right. Okay, yeah, last turn.
Last turn. Okay. So then there's one more rare frost at Janie. AC 31.
That doesn't hit.
Because she doesn't want it to.
For 13.
What do you get?
13 cold. Then it is on to Matisse, Diva, Paladin.
I don't even know what to do. I'm too far away.
Your butt in your face doesn't know what
Well,
to
there's
do.
the one suggestion there, right?
Well, I'll try it. I don't think it's going to do it.
You'd have to ask and look at the range. You might have to move closer to try it.
Currently, I believe Greg or Matisse is 60 feet, I believe.
From the being.
From the creature, yeah.
Yeah.
What does it say? So, I am going to try to cast Dispel Magic on him.
Okay.
And that has a range of 120 feet.
Okay.
So,
Trying to think if that would work.
I did that in round 1, so unless something changed.
You did what?
You tried to stop it
cast
from
it.
flying.
It doesn't
He's
matter.
trying-
Dispel magic is dispel magic. It dispels all magic on him, 3rd level or less.
Unless it's an innate ability.
Unless it's a non-magical ability.
Right.
Right.
But he doesn't have any spells on him. He's concentrating on a spell that he cast on Arvine, but he doesn't have any spells on him. You can't dispel anything that is. I mean, if he had Fire Shield up, or if he had Shield up, or if he had Mirror Image up, or any of those things, that would work.
All right, so choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends.
He has no spells on him of 3rd level or lower.
All right. I tried it 1st level because I thought he had Fly. He had, before the fight, cast Fly on himself. And I wanted to bring him back down.
Right, I understand.
So that's why I tried it, but obviously it didn't do anything. So
it didn't do anything.
It's coming from somewhere else.
For reasons that you are unaware of.
For reasons I am unaware of, and I accept that.
All right. Well, I guess can Matisse either get a magical ranged weapon off of someone else in the party, or?
Well, from Matisse's point of view, Matisse knows that Strax tried to cast a spell magic on the creature and it didn't work.
Okay.
That might give Matisse enough of a clue to say, well, I could do the same thing again, and either it has nothing on it to be dispelled, or Strax wasn't strong enough or powerful enough to make it work. So it's really up to you, Greg, what you think Matisse would do. But she saw Dispel Magic cast on the creature with no effect. So you tell me what you think Matisse would do in that situation.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she would have seen what he tried to do, because isn't she farther ahead of where he is?
It doesn't have anything to do with I mean, the creature is aware that Strax cast Dispel Magic on it.
Yeah, you would have heard the spell being cast.
Yeah, if you cast Dispel Magic on it, it will also be aware that you are casting Dispel Magic on it. Because you are incanting and you are waving your hands around, you're doing verbal and semantic and or whatever components that the spell has. You have to do all that stuff for the spell to happen.
I'm going to hold my action. I have nothing I can do, really.
Yeah. I mean, the only stuff I could suggest if you're feeling really crazy pants is I've had fights where I got close enough to something to basically misty step myself into the air to try to grapple something that was flying. But that's really tough to do. You'd have to make checks and saves and stuff. So
it'd be really cool, though.
Well, that or you try to get a magical ranged weapon off of one of your allies, or you try to beg Janie for her rocket pack. That's I don't know what else to say.
Rocket pack. I don't know the words. Sarah probably does. Yeah, I mean, if I was a player, Greg, I would maybe try to offer you a suggestion of my own, but I have to focus on what I'm doing here.
I'm going to think about it. So
you could do healing things.
I'm going to pass my turn.
Yeah.
And go to whoever.
You could do healing.
You could heal yourself for allies.
You can run over to Janie and heal Janie.
That's probably a very
I'm
useful
not near
thing.
her, though.
Janie, are you flying, Janie?
I don't know.
I
didn't specifically say I flew up. I just said I got within 50 feet of it.
50 feet of the creature.
So you tell me if you're still at ground level or not. It's
if you're close enough to ground to have the robot heal you, then you'd be close enough for Matisse to grab your foot, but it depends on
But
what
the robot didn't heal her.
The robot didn't heal.
Okay.
The robot didn't.
That's right. You used your invocation.
I use my class skill.
Yeah.
It's totally up to you, Sarah. I don't care what you say. I'm not going to be upset no matter what you say.
I never said I flew off the ground.
Okay. So Sarah.
Although I did move 50 feet, so I would have had to use my fly speed. So let's say I got 5 feet off the ground.
Okay.
Sure.
So Matisse, you could go grab her foot and lay on hands her.
Yeah, you could do that. Yep.
Could lay on hands me, maybe.
Play footsie with her.
Anytime.
Fine.
Heal her on the boobie.
You said the foot.
I will.
Janie likes it on the foot.
Smack you because
Matisse has a foot fetish. That's okay. Greg's eyes are so wide.
Don't kink shame.
I gotta put some Greg expressions on TikTok from Zoom.
All right, so I used lay on
hands. Okay. How much are you pumping into her? Whoa.
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 I only need one or two.
So we have girl on girl action, and
You can tell Greg how many hit points you have.
I've got 45 of 114 right now.
ouch, though.
It's okay. You can spend as much or as little as you want.
Yeah, you can spend as much on me as you want, baby.
Pump it all on there, baby.
Which
I'll
you
give
have
you 30.
Yeah, because you have like 60 available now.
Yes.
Free agent now.
Nice.
you
Okay,
know.
that helps.
Plus, but I mean, I don't know if Greg would ever use it for this, but in desperation, you could use an action point to get more to your healing pool. I don't know if that hasn't really come up yet, but okay. So Matisse goes over and grabs Janie's leg and gives 30 healing to Janie.
Nice. Thank you.
So I assume you're no longer bloodied.
I am no longer blooded.
Okay.
Don't kink shame.
All right. Good turn for Matisse there. Then we are on to the creature.
Bum, bum, bum.
Creature. Okay. So the creature is concentrating on the maze spell for Arvine, and took some hits from a magical crossbow from Strax, and saw Matisse do some healing, and Janie hit it with a fireball. So what is the biggest threat out of all of those? Probably the fireball.
A wild cat enters the field.
So let's see. I think the creature is going to fly up and backward a little bit, so that it is, we'll say 80 feet from Janie, and then try to get as many people as it can around Janie in a fireball. So definitely not Arvine. Strax, are you in that mix, or are the droids in that mix anywhere?
The droids are kind of near me. Let's see. I moved to within 60 feet. So yeah, I'm probably in the area.
So let's see.
Help.
All right. So there's a fireball going off. So dexterity saves for everybody who is on the field.
How many people are within 10 feet of Matisse besides Janie?
Well, definitely Janie. I don't know about Strax. John can determine whether or not his team is close enough or not.
How did I map this one? Let's see. I was.
So Janie, you will have half damage, possibly a quarter damage, depending on your save.
I can't fucking roll tonight.
Whoa!
I'm never playing on this desk again.
The desk is cursed.
Okay, so I'll do some damage for it here. So
I can't see how I'd be within 10 feet of these.
okay. So there's that over there.
Well, I'm gonna be hurting.
That over there. Okay.
Actually, no, I have not used my reaction, so I will cast Absorb. So at least I'll get half.
All right. So. All right, so saving throw for Team Strax.
Okay, so for me it's 10. For SD1, 16. GH88, 8.
Okay, so all of you are failing,
Everybody's failing.
but you said you use your reaction for absorb elements.
Yep.
Okay, Matisse, saving throw.
9.
9. Okay, but you still get half damage though because of your paladin stuff, and Janie.
Oh, 9.
9. Okay. So you'll still take half because of Matisse's shenanigans. So the full damage is 38.
So half of that is.
And the half damage is 19.
Thank God. Literally, cleric. But I'm jing.
Thanks for that 30 healing.
I'm bloody again.
Sorry, sorry.
I am
distracted. What was the
bloody
big number?
as well.
38 is the max.
Okay, I'll deal it from there.
Yep. That was his action. So then it moved, it is action. They don't have any bonus action stuff. Then it's going to be Janie.
Oh, wait, hang on before we go too far.
Oh, wait, hold on. Holding.
Take 6 acid damage.
6 acid damage. It does indeed. And then Janie Kalashtar, sorceress.
Fireball.
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 This is a fireball battle. Boom, 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 boom.
Janie's boom booms.
I still got another 5th level, so it's coming at you.
27 more of me, mister.
Fireball shield. Okay. Dexterity save. 17.
That's exactly the right number.
Hey!
10,
Can
20.
wait? It's your turn.
Wait.
End that.
Can she bend it?
I don't know. Can she bend it?
I think she can.
Because I can penalize with my bad luck.
Oh, can you?
Yes, I can. Hold on.
Can you? Can you?
Set the thing on fire.
When another creature you can see makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can use your reaction to spend 2 sorcery points to roll a d4 and apply that number as a bonus or penalty
There you go.
to their roll.
So even if you penalize at 1, you got it. It's
Bending
said
luck.
Yeah, it's going to use a legendary.
Or 3.
It's going to use a legendary resistance to succeed anyway.
Really?
That's okay because they
Yeah,
only get
that's
so many
fine.
legendary resistance.
Okay. You made him burn it. Good job, Janie.
Okay.
First.
It failed the saving throw, so
Just slow-mo eat another crossroad cookie in front of him on the screen there.
They're all gone.
Aw.
7, 20. 6. Oh my God. I can't even count tonight. I'm in such bad shape right now.
does that hair dye do something to your brain?
30. Well, it's a bleach. 5, 6, 7, 8. 38. So.
So 19.
19.
So the creature is bloodied.
My math rocks. Making me hard tonight.
Math rocks.
Math rocks.
Cleveland rocks.
All right, the creature is bloodied by that fireball. Does not like Janie.
Oh, and I'm gonna move closer to him again.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it is going to
Come a little bit closer, baby.
keep doing what it's doing, which is it's going to use a legendary action to shoot a ray of frost. Janie.
Oh,
AC 17.
That hits.
That hits. Okay. Bending luck.
yeah, she
I
used
just
her
used it.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that's a good one.
Uh-oh.
25. Bam. That was 1 max die and 2 almost max dies. All right, then it is Arvine.
All right.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Concentration check from Fireball.
Oh, I didn't check if I wild surged.
Okay. It's still concentrating. And yeah, you can go ahead and see if you're wild surged.
I didn't wild surge.
Okay.
Apparently, I can only roll ones when I need to. Not roll ones.
Arvine, you're in the maze.
Right.
Is it amazing?
Right.
Ooh.
She's gonna try to bust out.
That was a bit corny.
Trying to bust out. We're gonna try rolling
John is basically
the birthday dice that Chris gave me. Okay. Well, that's only a 14. I'm assuming that.
14. You're still having a hard time finding your way out of there.
Okay. She's gonna just bonus action try to hide, not knowing if there's any threats in the maze, because she's a rogue. So,
Okay. Hide behind a bush.
something like that. So,
You see David
Very big
Bowie.
bush.
David Bowie is there. And
Nothing.
Giant
Nothing.
codpiece.
Tra-la-la.
David Bowie is not wearing his dance belt.
He's not a space oddity, but is he contacting Major Tom?
Ground control.
Let's see. At the end of Arvine's turn, Rare Frost to Janie.
Oh man.
AC 28.
Yeah, that hits.
For 16. 16.
Still up.
Cold.
Go up.
I'm not.
Then it
Yet.
is Strax, Hobgoblin Artificer, and Constructs. Team Strax.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, Jenny. I stopped concentrating on fly.
Oh, I was only
Okay.
5 feet off the ground, so.
I know.
You fall, you take 60 points of damage.
Yeah, I move up to Matisse, and I
Fall
slap a
onto
bruise
my
on the
middle
back
finger.
of Matisse. It turns
Your
into a
butthole.
little jetpack. Matisse, you have a 60-foot fly.
Oh, nice.
There was somebody else in the party who suggested that a long time ago when you cast it on Janie. I don't know who that was.
Well, I had thought that Janie, if I could give the maneuverability to Janie, she could stay within range to counterspell. But that didn't work out because his move was before hers.
So you suck at D&D?
Basically, yes.
We love you, John.
Are you only just figuring this out, Chris?
No, he actually said that at our Knights of the Round
Yeah.
way back in like February of last year. Used to suck at D&D, I believe were his words.
Yeah, and he didn't need to tell me again, Kate.
Yeah.
You only told me 3 times already.
All right, so Matisse has fly now. That was Strax's action.
Yep. And as a bonus action, GH88. Give her a shot.
Golem of healing.
88, yep. It's a little bit of healing to Janie.
Healing to Janie. Okay.
And I'll roll that up. So otherwise, that's my turn.
Okay. Matisse.
So how much
Flying
damage does he
Diva
give me?
Paladin.
I'm looking it up.
Oh,
I wish D&D Beyond could show that you're bloody.
That's
I'm
something
very
that that's a house rule though, Greg. That's not a D&D rule. It's a house rule. It's something
wait,
that
I
I'm
don't-
using from 4th edition D&D, which no longer exists.
I don't have...
well, it exists.
I'm not exhausted,
In your
so I need
memory.
to take that off.
True.
Ten, Jenny.
It might actually be in the Dungeon Master's Guide under optional rules, but I don't recall.
Then you get 10 hit points.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to fly up
Still
at
bloody.
him. If I can
Okay.
reach him.
From his grill.
Well, let's see. Janie was 50 feet away, and then he moved, so he was 80 feet away. So he is currently 80 feet from you.
And you have a fly of 60.
Yep. So you can fly up there if you double move.
Okay.
Or you can get within 20 feet and try. I don't know what you can do from
Or
20
you
feet.
could fizzy point dash too. The fizzy point is an option for dashing.
True. True.
And then you'd still have your attacks.
Okay.
Yep. So you could double move if you use your action point, and then you could make a regular attack, Greg.
Okay. So why don't we do that?
Okay. So Matisse goes flying with the artifice created Tony Stark style jetpack. Flies up to the creature.
And I'm going to let all my abandon out now.
Attacks with the laser sword.
All right.
Also house ruled.
Okay. Oh, and I roll an extra D8.
Yes, you do.
That does radiant
That
damage.
improved
Because it's
Divine
undead,
Smite
yep.
for the win. Well,
Yeah, so
no,
give
that's
the
just
radiant
his all the
damage
time
separately.
improved Divine Smite.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
If he smites, he gets extra because it's undead.
That is going to be 23 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm going
Yeah.
to smite on that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're doing an extra D8 on every single attack.
Yep.
You're doing an extra D8 because you're smiting and it's undead. And then you get whatever your smite dice are.
Oh, all right. So let me roll that other dice because it's undead.
So you're basically starting with three D8s plus whatever your smite dice are.
All right. So that's 5 from that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for smite dice.
Just give me all the damage together once you're done, Greg.
Okay. Smite. I should use the 3rd level smite.
I see a cat behind Sarah. Looks like a topaz.
All right. How many dice are 3rd level smite, Kate?
Tope-dope. 3rd level smite would be 4.
Okay.
And if you already rolled 3, then that's everything.
Well, he was rolling his regular D8. He was rolling his bonus for undead D8. He was rolling his smite, the extra
He's improved
divine.
Divine Smite.
Correct.
Yeah. So now he does an additional 4d8 from.
So it should be
the
7.
normal
It should be
smite.
7d8 completely total. 7d8
Plus modifier. Yeah.
plus your modifier. Yeah.
All right. 27.
27 total.
Yes.
27.
And you got your extra attack there, Mr. Matisse.
Yes.
Mr. Mrs.
So
Yes.
half of 27 is 18. Okay. Still concentrating on maze.
Okay. Second attack.
Second attack.
Get it harder.
Okay, and that one is going to be for 22 to hit.
Hit.
And I'm going to smite on that one too.
All right.
So another 3rd level smite.
So it's a total of 7. 7 dice plus your modifier.
Ooh, that one's tasty.
Good job, Gerg.
Two, 39 plus. So 45, I think.
45.
Yeah. Huh?
Okay, you smash the creature in the head and it cracks open and it falls to the ground out of the air, totally destroyed.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, but Jeez charges in at the clutch and just smashes
If
him.
only he had been the one flying from the get-go.
Oh, shut up.
I love you, John.
I had an idea. It just wasn't a good one.
It doesn't always go as you planned. We know this.
Yes.
This is the same player who took himself out of a really big fight trying to cast Tsunami, which takes a minute to cast.
I didn't know until I was going to try. This is also the same player that didn't want to start fighting until he had named his horse.
Oh boy.
Okay, so the creature falls to the ground and basically, it's just this desiccated, husk. It's barely more than a skeleton at this point. And so in that moment, time seems to return to normal, and you hear these blood-curdling screams from some of the people that were frozen in time who were getting hit by the fireballs.
Oh no.
And some of the civilians die on the street from the fireballs that they took while they were frozen in time.
I hate you.
Monster.
Not your fireballs, his fireballs.
Yeah, yours were going up in the air.
It wasn't for your fireballs, Jenny. It was from
Okay.
It was from the Lich's fireballs.
Like, do I have to go crazy again? I don't want to go crazy again right now.
It probably disturbs you, but it wasn't your fault, this time.
Evil DM.
Do I poof back in?
You do poof back in. Are you still flying?
Yeah, I mean, I was only 4 rounds in out of my minute transformation.
So yeah, so the maze spell ends and you poof in and you're flying up in the air. So and you see the dead creature down on the ground. You see everybody's moving. Time is back to normal. And Strax, you do find a ring on the corpse's finger.
I find a ring on the corpse's finger.
You do.
Nothing fancy about the cloak, huh?
No, that thing was old and ratted, and it's half burned by acid.
Okay.
Was it one ring to rule them all?
Later.
Arvine comes down and lands and de-transforms, kind of gets under her cloak, makes herself scarce, slips back to the party.
So, that's the situation.
Okay. Sucks to be all done. Well, at least we... But
it would seem to me that if this person is still looking for us, that maybe that won't be the last of us seeing
this person's not looking for us anymore.
Yeah. I wonder if we could figure out who sent this being.
Sounds like that being found out about us through that
fire oracle.
The oracle of fire.
The question
oracle. Yeah, my brain went.
Was this being acting
that
as a
thing
solo...
that we asked questions to?
Was this being a solo agent, or was this an assassin of some? Was this sent by Zaxxos?
Arvine, leave the thinking to the people that can actually get out of a maze.
Oh, there's your cream.
Why so many shots fired tonight? I don't understand. Such vitriol.
Oh, he's just bitter. Because he didn't send the Radiant Paladin up to attack the undead creature with fire.
So John, there was also a small pouch with 300 gold pieces.
Sweet! I pocket 300 gold pieces.
Ooh.
No, I'll...
I mean, it wasn't a mission. You could just divide it among the party or something.
Yeah.
Right.
So, okay, so...
75 apiece.
75 each.
So what you had been doing was you had been trying to get to the library to try to interpret the undercommon.
Mm-hmm.
But we're tired and hurt now.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
Time to go take another nap.
Nah, let's go over to Laughing Beholder. I want to see if that guy you left up in the air has fallen down.
He probably fell hard too.
Yeah, you also hear from inside the tavern. Oof.
No Willem scream.
Ow!
No, he didn't die. So you go back in there, and Luigi says, "Hey, come over to the bar."
I stopped.
Luigi. You missed a good fight right outside.
What? I've been here all day. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, you were kind of out of it at the time. Everybody was. We weren't.
Well, what are you talking about? Sounds like a cool story.
Arvine describes the attack and the attacker.
Janie tells him the story with gusto.
Yeah.
Sounds like some lich freezing time. What's up with that?
Yeah.
We've got something that in our possession.
Nah.
No.
No. Liches are...
It might have been after.
Is that why that guy over there fell out of the sky all of a sudden?
That's his problem, not ours.
Must have been the Lich's fault.
Yeah, that stupid Lich. You know how they like to play pranks.
Janie,
Yeah.
were you doing stuff
Yeah.
when time was frozen? Yeah, I figured it was you. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are in there. Do you want some food? Do you get something to eat and drink? Or?
I think we deserve a round of drinks for our efforts today.
Okay, all right. So you take a short rest inside there. You hang out for a while. Do you have the rubbings with you?
Actually, show them to him.
Yeah, that's a good question. If anybody could read it,
show them to Luigi. Luigi can. Gain your strats.
What do you got there? What is that?
we kind of found this. Well, I don't really know how to describe it. Let's just say it was some sort of weird
portal
kind of thing, and this was on it. Can you read it?
Yeah, that's uncommon. Let's see, what you got there? It's got some destinations on there. Like it's got the Feywild, it's got the Shadowfell, it's got the Astral Sea, the 9 Hells, and that's about that. That's about it. Did you guys try to get a rubbing of the one that you couldn't read, or did you just not even try to get a rubbing? Of
I would have tried to get everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And he says, this other one here, I can't quite read what that one is. What is that? It's just too.
It looks like it was damaged.
Yeah. I really can't read that one. But Feywild, Shadowfell, Astral Sea, 9 Hells. Yeah. You said it was some kind of portal or something.
Something like that.
Things were coming out of it.
Was it like a teleportation circle?
It was like a gate.
Kind of like one standing up. It was weird.
Standing up.
Yeah, I don't quite get it. I haven't figured it out yet. But,
well,
I've got to shut down for now.
I've heard a story about like a teleportation circle that was like standing up, and they call it like a Stargate.
Fargate.
Oh.
So it's basically like a teleportation device, and you got to dial stuff in to some kind of a mechanism,
like
which was it? Yeah, like some kind of a console. Which is that where you got these rubbings from? Was this off the console?
Yeah.
Yeah. You use the console. You dial in these addresses, and it should open up and allow you to go there.
The one we can't read. Can we see the addresses? The address? Because that sounds like a fun adventure.
Just wing it.
With the information that you have and Luigi's help, you could probably dial in the address, but you don't know where it goes.
Is that the hell plane where the other stuff came from?
No, you think the 9 Hells was the what? You're pretty sure. You're pretty sure that's where they came from.
That's where those came from.
Just because it's better to have it and not know it. Better to have it than not. I'd like to try to see if I can figure it out.
Figure out what?
See if we can figure out the destination, even if we can't read where it goes. Read the address.
How would you do that? I mean, you have no way of knowing what that is, because basically it had the name written in the place where they had it rubbed out, so you don't know what the name is.
Right. I'm assuming, and maybe I'm visualizing this wrong, that there's a name and like an address, a set of coordinates to go with that are pairing.
Correct.
That are pairs.
Correct.
So there's one, we can't read the name. Can we read the coordinates?
I mean, Luigi can read the coordinates, but the coordinates are basically they're written in Undercommon, and they don't correspond to any coordinates that you are familiar with.
All I'm trying to get to is it something that we could dial if we wanted to?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So we do have one mystery place.
You could dial it and go there. You just don't know what the name of that place is.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay.
Step into a plane that we can't breathe in. Yeah.
And
an adventure right there.
So that's why we have portable atmospheres.
So I wanna end so I can let my mom and stepdad go because they're babysitting. But I want to know if you guys have any idea what you were going to do with regard to the Stargate, because you guys could completely ignore it. You guys could go back there and you could choose one of 5 destinations, and it would really help me as the DM to have some idea as to what to write for the next adventure. So think about it for a minute and let me know if you have a plan as to what you want to do. So I have a plan on what to write. If you really can't come up with it, I'll just wing it. But it would be helpful if you guys had some kind of a plan, which doesn't mean you have to go through the gate. But if you're going to go and you know where you're going to go, that would definitely help me write.
Well, it might be interesting to go to the Astral Sea.
Astral Sea is boring.
The fairies.
So he says, you Strax. You're boring.
Oh.
I mean, doing something off-world is good because clearly something knows to look for us on the rock.
We don't want to go to the Nine Hells. That's not good. We can go to the mystery place.
I don't know. Nine Hells could be exciting.
I'd be up for that. An unknown adventure to an unknown place.
Yeah, but what purpose?
I mean, I as a player don't really care, or wouldn't mind going to any of them. Strax.
I mean, the party might not have any desire to go anywhere, but just in case you do, I want to know as the DM.
I mean, where has the greatest potential for treasure?
Strax would be mostly interested in probably more the study of the device itself, so he'd want to at least try it.
Oh, we could live really dangerously and go for the mystery plane.
But I was just saying.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd prefer the mystery plane over the Nine Hells. We already know what came out of the Nine Hells.
You guys could also just try to get some missions from people and go on a mission with the Star Runner. I mean, you can do whatever you want. The Stargate is just, it's there now.
I say we put it on the back burner for now.
Yeah.
Because it's there.
Not going anywhere.
Missions and off-world.
We can think about it for this week, and then maybe let Chris know next week if we think we want to go somewhere.
Yeah, if you really decide that you want to go somewhere and you do stuff offline, and let me know before as soon as possible. Otherwise, if I don't hear back from you, I'll start planning something else. Well, actually, we actually have 1 week because we have to play next Friday.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're playing again next week, so
try to let me know by the end of the day on Sunday if you guys decide you want to go somewhere with it. Yeah,
like right now. Yeah.
Well, let's say goodnight to the listeners so we can let the babysitters go. So good night, listeners.
Good night, listeners.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.